Hey, good day, folks. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. We're going to be traveling through the town of Sparks, Georgia, which is a town located in South Georgia. It is 2 miles outside of Adel, Georgia, which is the video that I will be doing next. And that's a Adel, Georgia is a small city, which is only a couple of miles from here. So for people that live here in Sparks, that's where you're gonna most likely go for many of your basic amenities. Now, Sparks, Georgia, I mean it's a typical small rural, deep southern town. And it's 29 miles north of Valdosta, Georgia, which that video will be coming up in the very near future. And it's 21 miles south of Tifton, Georgia. So, one good thing about Sparks, Georgia, in my opinion, is you're within a half hour of three larger communities. I mean, they're not metropolis large, but they're large enough to where you can at least go there and take care of all your basic needs like auto care, license plate tax renewal, shopping, doctor office visits, and things of that nature. Now, for the negative, if you could even call it that, well, that you need to be not too far from a major metro area. Sparks may not be the place for you to reside because, well, I didn't even take any notes on what the closest metro area to here would be. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know what the closest metro area would be. But I do know the closest metro area from here to here is going to be well over an hour. If I had to take a guess just off the top of my head, I would say the closest metro area is going to be at least a couple of hours away. I mean, an hour and a half to a couple of hours will be your closest metro. I mean, I don't think Valdosta is considered a metro area. And even if it is, it's not a big one. But again, depending on what type of occupation you work, between Tifton and Valdosta, there's probably a few opportunities for you depending on what line of work you do. And I would say that Sparks appears to be a good place to live if you're one of those people that is still fortunate enough that is still fortunate enough to work remote. That your job hasn't been outsourced to India or some stuff like that. And I think Sparks, Georgia, depending on what you're looking for, could be a good place to reside. I mean, a lot of your houses are nicely spaced. Many of these houses, I mean, the houses may not look like much, but many of them are gonna come with at least a half acre. And that's one, like I told you guys on other videos that I make down here in the deep south. That's one thing I like about living down here. I like the fact that your houses are not like super close into each other like they are up in the Midwest. I mean, a lot of these houses out here, I mean, like I said, you'll get a half acre or larger for the most part. So if you're looking for a affordable way to start a homestead, an affordable way, and I'll maybe in an easy way. I mean, not that starting a homestead is going to be easy, but what I mean by easy is you already got the house, the land is ready for you to do your thing, to start your gardens or put your animals on. I mean, I'm not sure what the city ordinances are here. Now, obviously, if you only got a half an acre, or if you only have even an acre, you're probably not going to be doing any real big farm animals. The only thing you're going to probably be able to raise are some chickens and have some fresh eggs. That's probably about it. But like I said, I don't know what the city ordinances are here. I'm just doing a little bit of speculation. But but if you have a green thumb and you're looking to live in a quiet, small town, relatively affordable, this could be a good place to live. I mean, a lot of the house now, if you're coming from another region of the country, a lot of the houses here may not look like much, but like I said, I mean, anymore, whenever I buy a house, my primary focus is on the size of the lot. Now, granted, I don't want to buy an ugly house, but my main thing is the lot size. So anyhow, the population here in Sparks is 2,043 people, and this town has lost 0.4% of its population as of the 2020 census. The population is down from 2,052 people, so only a few people left between the 2010 and the 2020 census. And this city was named after the president of the Georgia Southern and Florida Railway. And the president's name was W.B. Sparks. And Sparks was incorporated as a town in 1888. And the racial demographics here are as follows. You got 31% white, 56.2% black, 9.5% Hispanic. And if you're looking to move here, I mean, median rent prices are $590 to $1,140 a month. And right now, the cheapest home that's currently for sale, according to Realtor.com, is priced at $140,000. And for that $140,000, I believe that house comes with about a half acre. Maybe it comes with an acre, I forgot. But it does come with a sizable lot. And if you got school-aged children and you're looking to move here, the public schools score a B. So public schools here get a B grade, which is fairly impressive, especially for a small town like this. Now, however, when it comes to the crime, this town does have a little bit of crime. I mean, it's not by far the worst. Now, overall, the chances of you becoming a victim of a crime is going to be 45 for every 1,000 people. 45.5 people will most likely become a victim of a crime, generally speaking. Now, your violent crime rate, out of 1,000 people, 3 people will most likely become a victim, which is only 0.6 people above the national average. That's not even a whole person. So the violent crime here is very close to national average. Now, property crime is higher than national average. For property crime, for every 1,000 people, 28.8 people will most likely become a victim of property crime. Now, the national average for property crime is 13.3 people. So you're over double the national average for property crime here in Sparks. And as I've told you on the other videos I've made, me personally, I don't get real nervous about that. I just use my common sense when it comes to leaving out valuables and locking up the house and all that type of stuff. And that's all I got for the commentary. I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, I did not find any reviews on Sparks, so I can't share none of that with you because there were none. I will say, you know, like I said it before, I'll say it one more time, I guess. If you're looking for an affordable way to homestead, or you're just looking for a small, quiet, low-key rural community to live, this could be your community. And on that note, if you like what I do, you can give videos like this a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. On that note, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Sparks, Georgia population.
In 2022, the population of Sparks was